Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Dan's Rant. Today's episode, we're going to talk about power of self-talk, autosuggestion, how it penetrates our subconscious, okay? How we speak to ourselves, right? The way we talk to ourselves deeply impacts our subconscious and how it plays an effects on us, right? The more negative things we say about ourselves, I'm no good at this, I can't do this, it embeds us on a deep-rooted level. That's why I'm always talking about more affirmation, more positivity, right? Like, quit telling yourself shit and then wonder why you feel like you're shit. Start to reframe it and say, okay, doesn't need to be that you're fantastic, I'm great, I'm the best. No, okay, but you're not shit. You're a work in progress. I'm building towards this thing I want. It's going to take time. I'm going to allow myself time. Be patient with yourself. Things like that, right? Thinking positive. Visualizing that person you want to be. You may not be that. And that's the jam here, guys. That's the idea of mindset, of building, of learning. We're taking on this task, this responsibility for ourselves, that we want more, that we want to feel different. Maybe we want to be in a different environment. But again, in order to start something, we just need to start. So start as simple as telling yourself positive reinforcements. I can do this. I am smart enough. I have the abilities. Or I don't have the abilities, but I'm going to learn them so I can develop. I can grow. I can learn, but I am constantly pursuing that aspect. Having faith in what it is that you want, and have faith in yourself. And if it's having faith in a higher point, right? If you are a religious individual, having faith in whatever God you follow, you roll with, great. Because that is all about the faith of it, right? There's no tangible, giant proof of it, but there's the faith that it is. And we just roll on that. So have faith in whatever source you believe in, whatever energy, whatever universe, whatever it is. But the deepest faith is you have to have belief in yourself. And in order for that to happen, we have to start to reinforce that. What are great ways to start to reinforce it? How can we reprogram our subconscious so that we're getting out of our funks? Maybe we're working on building it, right? First one's awareness. Like, are you aware? How do you actually talk to yourself? How do you feel about yourself? What are these things, right? We got to be aware. And you have to just pretty much straight up tell yourself it. Okay? If it is shit, it's shit. If it's great, it's great. If it's way too positive and cocky, maybe you got to bring it down a bit. But how are you speaking to yourself? The language you use, the words you use will dictate who you are, how you feel, and how you go about things. So by being aware of it, and then by working on reframing it and changing it, is a great starting point. Visualize. This is huge, right? It's hard. Visualize the person you want to be. Visualize the money you want to have. Visualize the big house you want to live in. The truck, the boat, the cabin, whatever it is, the family you want, the husband, the wife. Visualize what it is you want. And I know, guys, it's a hard thing. I personally still struggle with it to truly see what I want. But as I go down this path, just keep trekking down the path. I do believe that as we go, we may not visually see it, but we will get those signs, and then we will, right? But at the end of the day, we still have to pursue it. So by visualizing it, by positive affirmation of us telling ourselves, I can do this. This is what I want to do. These are things that are going to help reprogram that subconscious. Remember, we're 80 to 90% subconscious and 10 to 20% brain, thinking, digital, that type of thing. We need to embed it into us. The feelings we have, the thoughts we have, the relationship with ourselves. These are things that at a deep-rooted level affect us. And if they are not positive, strong, good ones, on a deep-rooted level, it affects you. Obviously, body-wise, sleep-wise, psychologically. All of these things play a role. It's starting to change that perspective a bit. And if it's deep-rooted enough, then finding help, guys. Listen, there is nothing wrong with going to see a therapist. You are not some crazy person if you go see a therapist. You are someone seeking an unbiased opinion of someone that doesn't love or care about you. If we talk to people that, mom, dad, husband, wife, friends, they're always going to support you. They're always probably going to tell you what you kind of want to hear. The odd will say, maybe that thing you don't want, but then maybe it's going to come with resentment or anger from someone that you don't really know, that has training, right? They're going to give you a different perspective, and it may allow you to start to see something differently, which then may ripple into, okay, yeah, I need to tell myself I can do this. I need to tell myself I am strong. I am capable. I am worth it, right? Because let's face it, guys, no one wants to hang out with someone that's not confident, right? Someone that's always asking you, okay, something wrong? Someone that's always, head down. We don't want that as friends, as people, as I'm not here to make sure you're okay. I'm here to hang out with you. I'm here to shoot the shit. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to build a relationship. I'm here to do this stuff. But if you're not here in that good, present, confident, able, strong way, it gets really tough for two people to blend that way. So you have to love yourself, guys. Don't go out seeking for somebody to love you to fix you. You have to love yourself so you can fix you, so you can build you, right? I talk about it a lot. You are the most important person in your life, whether you're husband, wife, mother, kids. Remember, at the end of the day, you are number one. And if you don't look at yourself that way, you need to work on changing it. I'm not saying the other people in your life are not worth it. I'm not saying that they come last. But if you're not up to par, if you're not feeling good, if you're not where you want to be, how are you going to be good for them? How are you going to support them, right? We can't pour out of an empty glass, guys. So our wellness, mentally, physically, spiritually, it's too important to just be like, well, I don't got time for this and I'm not worth it, so fuck it. Because you are worth it. You do deserve it. And you need to go and get it. And at the end of the day, guys, be patient. Listen, this is a lifelong journey. Even those who you think they have it on, they don't. They're still working on it. We all have our demons. We all have our issues. We all have our secrets. We all have our things that draw us down, that give us that anxiety, that overwhelm us, that scares us. And that's normal. Don't try to push it away. Don't try to pretend that it doesn't exist. Don't think that you're different, because you're not. Everyone's fucked up at their own little way. But allowing it, accepting it, knowing it, and then working through it. Having that patience and that persistence to continue with it. Like I've said before, this stuff doesn't come easy. Maybe that's why not everyone does it. Or maybe that's why here I sit, because I believe that there's more of a focus that people need to start to think this way. That we need to start to internally change our dialogue so that we can live a happier, more fulfilled life. That we can be there for our loved ones, our kids. That we are in a better state so then we can come as a better state, a better person, however that looks in your world. So reprogramming the subconscious is a journey. It takes time. But shaping that internal dialogue, you can influence your beliefs, your attitudes, the outcomes, all of that stuff that will ripple into you having a more successful life. Okay? We've all seen that negative person, that person that's down, and then they always wonder why their life sucks. Why is this always happening to me? Why is this shit always? And then you got the other person that's, happy and upbeat and things are happening and, oh, they're so lucky. And guys, do you see, there's a reason. The more upbeat, the more happy, the more positive, things will happen. The universe will come around and give you the blessings. If you're just down and trying to force a square peg in a circle hole all the time, no wonder it's not working. No wonder you're getting frustrated. So reframe it. Change that thought. Create gratitude for what it is that you have. Create that peace. Create that, and your momentum forward will grow. You'll start to see those little spots of light, those little things that, oh, this is happening, this is going. Because it's there, guys. And I know when I say it's in you, you have everything you need to do it. And as we hear it, and you're sitting and thinking, no, I don't know. You do. You just need to think about it. You just need to find that thing. You just need to have, but you need to do it so that you can be that better person. It's not for mom and dad. It's not for husband or wife. It's not for the kids. It's so that you can be better for you, which will ripple into everything else good to follow and come. You're worth it. You deserve it, guys. So let's not forget. Let's make it a fabulous day. Change your perspective. Think positive. And I promise good things will come. Till the next, guys.